Sponsored by Chris Davis and Ty Young. Oh no, I messed up. I goofed so bad. Here we go. What's happening, you bad mofos? You're tuning into Comedy by Coincidence by Chris Davis and Ty Young. This is episode number 58. 58, I think. JK, it's episode 59. Episode 59, the episode where Ty gets nabbed by the IRS. Stay tuned. Find out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Shit. Oh man. This is what happens when Dr. Evil isn't here. What's happening, everybody? You're tuning into Comedy by Coincidence. It's your boy, Chris Davis.
What's up, Chris?
I'm kicking it with my man over there.
Oh, yeah, this is Ty Young. Hey, man, how's it going?
Pretty good. Pretty good. It looks like I might have a kitty man trying to invade the studio. We'll see.
It happens.
Rocking and rolling on a Friday with you. Glad to be here. Glad to be here with you guys. I know it's a little dark over here. That's okay. We're studio is low on funds at the moment, so we're running a dark set, bro. It's okay. We should change my voice to be one of those like anonymous people on one of those like gang documentaries. You know what I'm talking about? Like they mask your voice and you're like,
oh yeah, like
I say that I can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I was thinking you were just hiding your, wicked cool new scar, or something.
no,
maybe.
No, it's just dark over here.
No, far worse. Herpes sore.
Oh yeah, big time. I got a sty. It's Sty City up in this bitch. Not really, JK. No, man, we're just paying the electric bills, bro. It's been tight this month. You know how it be. Support the podcast, people. Support the podcast.
I get you.
You know what the best way to support the podcast is? Tell a friend.
Yeah, tell your friends.
Tell your
fucking friends.
This doesn't happen
or tell your enemies.
Support.
Maybe we'll be that kind of podcast where you just tell your enemies. Get your enemies hooked on this.
Yeah, as long as you're hooking somebody on it, it's cool, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you hit any open mics this week, Ty Young?
The situation has changed.
Oh.
Where officially, no. Unofficially, I have made several errands this week, and they were new errands, and they went pretty well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But officially, no, I have not been to any comedy clubs.
Why has the situation changed?
The situation changed just because I'm on a company rental car program. I highly recommend it for those of you that don't really want free will. It's some people fucked off and ruined the situation. Oh. And that's all I think I can really say.
I got you. I'm 100% with you now. So
yeah.
That's why we
So,
can't have nice things, man.
Yeah, I know. So no more comedy clubs, but I can, like I said, I can still go on errands, and they went pretty good. Pretty good for new errands.
Well, sweet, my man. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad your errands went well.
Mm-hmm.
Excited for when you're up in St. Louis here in about a month from now.
Roughly, yeah.
Right. So
yeah, we will. We should be getting there. That busy weekend, the 23rd through the 25th. There are shows that weekend for us, so we're busy. And then you said you were busy, but that entire week before, and I think the weekend before that, will be fairly open to hang out.
Yeah, the week, and during the week we can find time too. It's just going to be
work
depending.
harder. Obviously, bills got to get paid.
Yeah, 100%. So, but we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna get some in person. I'm excited for some in person episodes myself. Those are always the best.
Yes.
Not that this isn't the shit too.
I'm bringing my first guest, if that's okay. I haven't told him.
I'm excited to meet Trevor. It's gonna be the shit to meet one of our top fam. So
it's gonna go well. But bills, man. Bills fucking blow.
Bills do fucking blow
so hard.
Bills have been blowing over here. Dude, I just got paid today, and I felt like I went through like $150 just getting through the shit I needed to pay.
Yeah.
Today. The shit I've been putting off all week. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, man. I know exactly. It's. I got a weird. I have old bills reappearing that I didn't know existed. Did you know that? This is purely conjecture, and I'm sure the laws will back me up on this. But did you know that when you leave the state of Iowa, you have to pay an exit tax?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, I mean, like 2019, man, I was a resident of Iowa for one day, and they're taxing me for the entire year. And they're telling me, 3 years later, 4 years later, that this shit's due. So, I've heard of entrance taxes. You gotta pay a cover to get the door, but I've never heard of an exit tax other than a joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, you want to leave here alive? Pay up,
Pretty much,
but some mafia shit out there in Iowa.
It's just further evidence to prove what a corn-infested, boring place Iowa is. I tell everybody overseas, like, they ask where you're from, and I was like, well, I spent some time in Iowa. I would tell them a different single place every single time just to see what the reaction those get.
Right.
I tell them Florida, sometimes fear appears in their eyes. Oh, crap, he probably owns a gun. I'll tell him Missouri, and he'd be like, oh, where the fuck is that?
What is that? Yeah, what's Missouri? That's the thing I get the most.
I'll say Iowa, and then surprisingly, a lot of people know where Iowa is because they're just like, oh, straight over from Chicago, right? It's like, yeah, straight over from Chicago. Don't go there unless you know people. Otherwise, don't go there. It's nothing for anybody there. And yet, I have to pay to leave that.
Exactly.
Burn my balls, man.
You know what Iowa stands for, right?
Iowa?
I mean, you do. But, no, idiots out wandering around.
Idiots out wandering around.
That's right. That's what it stands for. That sums it up, And this new fucking state tax bullshit sums that up too. I'm feeling that right there with you, man.
It's just taxes, man. They're so not rock and roll.
Looks like we're gonna have to start an OnlyFans. But if we do that, I think you're gonna have to get into Cologone. Boom! See the last episode if you want to know what I'm talking about. Ty Young is stinky boy.
However, if we do start an OnlyFans, I want to say let's do like a feet only OnlyFans, and yours will be like the pretty clean, pristine ones with the cologne next to it.
I'm a dirty hippie. What are you talking about? They just smell better.
What?
I've been wearing no shoes all day. Well, since I got home. So.
No shoes all day.
Yeah.
I wore flip flops in the dirt in the disc golf course all day.
Nasty. You nasty too, bro.
Yeah, man. Like I guess maybe like
he's like, you know what? Definitely don't wear cologne. You know where you don't wear cologne?
Outside
the IRS office.
The IRS office.
You go stink it up so bad they want you out of there ASAP, and they'll do whatever they can, cut you a great deal to get you the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think I have to be nice to the H&R Block people.
Okay.
Unless maybe I'll bring the cologne with me just in case the meeting starts
going
south.
If you need a meeting to go well, you break out the crown jewels.
Yeah.
But it's what it is.
I mean, fuck it. It's Florida. I'll just go get a stink bomb on the way there, and then we'll have the cologne make the place smell nice. If I like how the meeting's going, and then if I don't, I'll just throw out the stink bomb.
You'll just shit your pants. Yeah.
Yeah, just go all out. Maybe I'll just take my pants off. Make it a whole event.
That sounds like a great way to lose my co-host.
I mean, it's Florida. Like, it's part of the uniform, right?
Right.
To not wear pants, wear swimsuits and shorts all day long. And I'm a brief guy, so they kind of look like running shorts from the distance, and
hey, you did Savage of the Week last week. I think I have to do it this week, right?
Yes.
Savage of the Week this week goes to my man. Actually, I'm going to say it goes to my dad. You know what, man? He's still alive. I'm grateful I still got a dad who's alive. I probably wouldn't have I wouldn't have the bug. Probably wouldn't have this lawn job I got that I created, my own lawn company. It's been able to help us get through and sponsor the podcast. Am I right? Just being grateful. Shout out to you, bro. My dad's a savage. So he's the savage of this week, too.
It's unfortunate that it's not going to be your entire dad because he is missing a part of his finger. Boom. Referenced earlier podcast. Check him out.
Yeah. Right.
No, not really. Don't go too far. Yeah, no. Fathers are nice people.
Yeah. Moving on to something not as sappy. How about comedy news? We got any comedy news this week?
Comedy news. The only real news I have is that Louis C.K. put out a movie on his website.
I think Joe List is in it.
I believe Joe List is in it and a whole bunch of other comedians.
I like Joe List a lot. It was kind of an interesting pairing. So
I'm unfamiliar with his material.
You should check it out. Joe List has got a great special on Netflix. Go check it out, people. Unpaid for shout out. Some good stuff in there. I watched the whole thing and didn't turn it off, so that's how you know it was okay. So
yeah.
But he's one of those New York comics, yeah.
Isn't that a weird bar for comedy specials though? Like
what?
You if you get all the way through it without shutting it off, it's okay. And if you
it was pretty good. No, it was pretty good.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? No, if it was just okay, I'd turn it off at the 20-minute mark. You know what I mean? It was definitely at least 30 minutes. It was at least a half hour. I think it was closer to 45 to an hour. So It's worth watching. Joe List. It's a great New York comic. No, good. That movie sounded pretty awesome too. Worth checking out. I like how they released it just on their website.
Yeah, it's completely independent.
It's a great model for other young, aspiring comics to look up to. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I think it's called 4th of July, that movie. But also, did you see that Tim Dillon dropped a special on Netflix somehow?
Yes, the great, mighty Tim Dillon dropped his special on Netflix. What's it called, Ty?
Tim Dillon.
No, it's got a name. Here, let me see. Tim Dillon's new special.
A Real Hero.
A Real Hero. That's
Tim
right.
Dillon, a real hero. Now, I'd be very, if Tim was looking at his special, and if he was going to be critical about anything, like we can't call it an hour. It's only 48 minutes.
Right.
He could have wrote some things out and made it an hour, but like it's a 48 minute
reservations.
Special. It's a good special. It's funny, made me chuckle, but it's not an hour. I feel robbed of 12 minutes. And if you know Tim's history about service, you would understand that the 12 minutes means a lot.
No, absolutely. That's probably a difference of a big amount of money too. Exactly. Not that he really needs it. He's got one of the highest paying Patreons out there.
Well, I mean, if the rumors are true, apparently he owns like, I don't know, $500 million in houses, and just crushing the real estate market.
That's what the word on the street is, but who knows on that? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Who knows? Who really knows there? We are talking about the guy who is coined fake business. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
who knows? Also, when I search comedy news right now, it's all kind of Garbaggio. It's Garbaggio this week. Yeah.
So instead, our comedy news is just advertisement for comedy specials.
For our favorite comedy specials, that's pretty much what it has become. That's whack as fuck. But listen, I mean, here's the headlines I'm getting. Here's proof. Young TikTok star lands acting role in upcoming comedy series. Do you really want to hear about that?
No.
No, I don't. I really don't, actually. It was going to piss me off.
I care about years of dedication and work, not 7 minutes of fame.
She-Hulk attorney at law proves that in the MCU, true comedy is a woman's heroic. No, it's not.
It's She-Hulk. It's a goddamn superhero movie that has funny moments. It's not a comedy.
Okay. Yeah, and you feel what I'm saying? Jamie Foxx says it'll be tough to release his shelved comedy that stars Robert Downey Jr. as a Mexican man.
It'd be tough.
I like how he's like, here's what I like, though. He's like, it's going to be tough, but I'm not saying no. You know what I mean? It's going to be really tough. Look, it's going to be tough. It will be tough.
I'm Jamie Foxx. I feel like he just walks up and does a Dave Chappelle moment where he just lights up the cigarette and be like, I'm Jamie Foxx. Let's do this.
Right. So, okay, that's. I'm good on comedy news this week.
I am as well.
We are. By the way, everybody, just so you're not like super offended, I got places to run this evening because we're prepping for a show. Dr. Evil is not here with us. You're probably experiencing a lack of sound clips. I want to take a second and say, shout out Dr. Evil for all she does for the podcast, because man, those sound bites really do help the energy of this podcast sometimes. So
really brings the room together.
Yeah, and we always appreciate. Oh, there's Mr. Oscar. He's in the room now. We really appreciate all she does for the podcast, all she brings, her energy, and her contributions. Man, she's a real savage of the week too. So, but we're missing having her. Shout out, she's out on a bachelorette party, probably getting drunk and having a good time. And that's
who's she marrying? No, yeah. I'm kidding.
Here's the real deal, though. It's Friday right now. She just got to Austin today. She's supposed to leave Austin in the morning on Sunday because we have a show Sunday at 4. Okay. We got to be there at 3. So it's like we're going to be cutting it close. She got me sweating all weekend. But I am trying to keep my mind off it. And also, I got to meet up with our stand-in bassist. In case we do have a stand-in in case she does not make it so that we can still pull this show off. But that means I got to go teach the stand-in bassist how to play these fucking songs, because we're playing all originals at the show on Sunday.
That's a oh man, that's a tall order.
It is a tall order, right? So I'm supposed to hang with him tonight. That's where I gotta go, is go teach a dude how to play my songs. And then I'm supposed to jam with him again tomorrow when we got the ability to play drums too. So.
Oh man, I hope this guy works out for you. But I mean,
no, honestly, hopefully we won't need him. And either way, I'm giving him a free ticket, and he'll probably come to the show. He's a good friend
for the effort.
Yeah.
But like, what the most important question, I guess, is what airline is she flying?
American.
Ooh. And she lands at 3?
She lands at 9. Fuck no, she doesn't land at 3. We got to be there.
I thought you said she lands
at
3.
No, she lands at 9 a.m. on Sunday. So
9 a.m. on Sunday.
So it's like 6 hours of delay possibility there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she'll at the latest, barring
Shut
any
up.
major problems, be at the airport at 11.
Don't even. Why'd you have to say it?
What?
Knock on wood. Find something to knock on.
Fine.
Find some wood to knock on wood right now. I am. Bam.
The desk is on wood. She will be on time.
No, why you gotta do it again? Knock on wood again, bro. What
I'll
the
knock
fuck?
on wood.
Shut
I'll
the
knock
fuck
on wood.
up. But okay, so I'm a little stressed about it. Managing.
Yeah.
But that's why, guys, we'll have a kind of a shorter podcast today. Okay. How we doing? I need to double check. By the way, we're gonna stop using that old Zoom account.
Okay.
And I'm back to the old one. So.
Alrighty.
I don't know if you noticed that, but.
I noticed it was not the Baldwin 9 anymore. It was back to Chris Davis.
Yep. It's your boy. It's your boy coming to you on a Friday. Here's to you guys. So I don't know about you, but I've been smelling great all fucking week. I don't know why I'm going back to cologne. Because of
your 9 types of cologne?
I don't want to be just known as the cologne guy, honestly, but it's...
That's a very hard
it's not wrong.
reputation to get. Because like you gotta commit to a variety of different scents so people know. And when you bust out a new scent, they're almost have to overpower it.
Exactly.
Man.
I got the power to smell good, bro. You could too. You could throw people off by how good you smell, bro. It's amazing.
I mean,
people want to be around
disagreeing with you, but that's like a huge step forward in my personality.
I know,
that means
man.
I actually want
We're
to
making it together. I'm here to help you become Ty Young Adonis. You know what I mean?
Man, next thing I know, you're going to say crazy things like you got to exercise and maybe trim up your beard. And
no, I didn't say none of that. But
your earrings is a bit much. You know.
We have a friend named Caleb. Everybody. And there was one time me and Caleb were out on my back porch, which like led out to a fucking alleyway. And we were talking. We were like, we could work out, man. And I was like, yeah, we could. There were like these like hot chicks walking by, and like he was trying to like act all like kind of like macho, because like again, hot chicks walking by, and he was like, dude, no, we could totally work out. I could bench a lot. And they get out of earshot again. They keep walking, and I go, but we're not gonna, right? He goes, no, no, we're not gonna. And I was like, damn right we're not. I still think that way.
I remember that alleyway.
Yeah, I love that alleyway. Somebody taught me how to bake edibles out there.
Yeah.
I don't know who that was though.
The one descriptor I could give for our listeners about
he had
this
a
alleyway.
cape. He had a cape on.
Mm-hmm.
That's a one descriptor. He's a gentleman who wore. Oh, I guess that's another one. Gentleman who wore capes.
There was that, but like I like to describe the actual alleyway, and the best way to describe this alleyway is that there was always a couch in it with people on it in this alleyway.
Yeah, you're welcome. I left like at least 3 couches in that alleyway at one point or another. One of them got burned all the way. Like, lit on fire. While I was out of town too, I came back and it was like had been lit on fire in the middle of the alley and like blocking the road. And I was like, what the fuck even happened? Nobody was home. Nobody could explain. I was like, what the fuck even happened? God damn it. That was to be fair, it looked like a raccoon gave birth on it. So it's,
Yikes.
It's fine.
Well, I mean,
I wasn't taking it home with me, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, but also, like, where did you get this couch?
Again, from the alley. The alley taketh,
Exactly.
and the alley giveth, and it taketh away. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Well, hey, man, I hope you have some good errands this week, too, bro. You know, it's good to make good errands for yourself, you know? Take care of yourself, do healthy things.
It's, gonna go see the doctor, get some things looked at, real good errands.
Gonna go talk with the IRS and talk about backlog exit fees.
I don't like numbers anymore, man.
You know, I will say the only exit fee from a state I've ever heard of are those motherfucking turnpikes. You got to pay to get off the turnpike kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that shit. And you know who owns that? China. I'm sorry. I don't know.
The rich guy whose name's on it? I don't know.
No. China owns all the turnpikes in Kansas, baby. Do you know that?
Really?
Really? Interesting.
Because the only other way through Kansas is suicide. So, I got to choose with the Chinese on this one, man.
Kansas is tough. Wow. Why would you do that? Because once you get to the other side, it's Colorado, baby.
Yeah, but have you? I don't know about you,
but I haven't driven
through
Kansas. You might as well. You might as well if you're coming to Missouri from the Colorado side. You're like, fuck,
Yeah, dude.
Is it really worth it? What am I doing?
I hit that turnpike, and I gotta be honest. I drive through Kansas in the dark on purpose, because it all looks the same to me either way, and I'd rather be alone on the road,
No,
and
never. I don't want to be alone on the road.
What?
No, I want to blend in, baby.
No,
I'm never the fastest one out there anyway, so like I blend in real fucking well. If here's the thing, if I'm worried about it, if I have something to be worried about, and you know what I'm saying, if I got something to be worried about, I find a worse driver than me, and I stay kind of close to them. I'm not tailgating by any means, but like they're 1 or 2 cars up from me, and I got eyes that they're like fucking up real bad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And look, as long as you don't fucking hit your brakes and hit me or take me out, they're definitely going for you instead of me.
But like, if I'm going on the Kansas Turnpike through Kansas, I like entering Kansas at about 1:30 to 2 a.m. Right? So you're hitting all those early hour mornings, and you can just go fucking 90 and floor it all the way through there. It cuts that 5-hour drive down to 4 hours awful quick. And if it's like the early morning time, the cops don't care. You're alone. If you fly off the road, you're not going to hit anything for miles. Right. It's like you're fine.
I keep forgetting. I get to go to Colorado in September sometime. Oh, no,
nice.
that's the weekend you're coming in, or that weekend that I won't be available while you're in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'll be. I got to go out to Denver for a wedding.
Ooh, what time do you get back?
Say what?
Do you get back on the Monday?
I might. I'm not sure yet. I think.
Okay.
I don't actually know if we're flying or driving yet. Probably driving if we haven't booked shit yet. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
And I can do that drive, but that's that's a 2-person drive for me anymore. I've never done it solo.
It's fun solo, but at the same time, you got to have a good playlist, dude.
Oh, that's where podcasts come in handy. I can do long trips like that now, and I'll go through just 4 podcasts and be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of nice. But, yeah, man. I think I'd pull some more, like, way more sketchier shit if I was doing a fucking solo drive. Because anytime, especially in Missouri, like, when I would be going back and forth from college, I'd stop and, you know, pee at, like, places that weren't open. I'd stop and fucking, you know, smoke somewhere. I'd get off the highway to do it kind of thing. Shit like that, you know. And I feel like I'd probably be liable to... I also don't like pitching cigarettes in any other state than Missouri. Do you feel that?
Yeah. You know, I'd rather keep my trash in the car.
Right. Well, especially if you're going out west, you run the risk of, like, starting actual forest fires and shit.
Yeah.
And that's why they have those. That's why it's such a humongous fine if they catch you.
But no, I do the same thing as you. You know, if I'm traveling by myself, I'm reckless as fuck. I don't stay in hotel rooms. I just pull over to the rest area.
Yeah.
Sleep right there. Maybe get stabbed. You know. It's
approached by a lot lizard. Become a lot lizard. Yeah, shit.
Yeah, it's happened many times. You know, get offered cocaine, get offered to give somebody a ride to the next town. You know, things happen on the road, man. And if you got somebody there with you, you can't put them under that sort of bullshit. You know, you split a room,
right? I'm picking up a hitchhiker with a when I already have a passenger. But if I'm by myself, yeah, I'm probably picking them up.
Yeah.
I don't recommend it, people. Don't do that. Don't take that advice. But that's just me living.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like gambling. But I'm trying to be helpful, you know?
Yeah, but you're also gambling whether or not you might be on the sexual offender list.
Right, no. And honestly, I take the bet that I'm like, man, Chris, you good, bro. You good.
Yeah.
You
I mean, as long as you're like pulling off the highway, you're good. You know, like if you stay on the highway, the cops are just gonna pull you over because you're sitting on the side of the highway.
Right.
You know.
So, Forgiving Tree. If you guys see this, the show will have happened by the time this comes out. So next Forgiving Tree show, everybody. Friday, September 16th. I want you guys to be there at the Broadway Boat Bar. We're playing from. We're going to have Adam J. Feather open for us. He's going to play from 6:30 to 8:30, and we're going to play from 9 to 11. So,
excellent.
That's going to be awesome. It's going to be a party, and I love Broadway Boat Bar. It's my favorite venue in St. Louis right now. So, come out and see why. You know what I'm saying? So,
9 to 11. That's your longest show there yet? 3 hours?
2 hours. 9 to 11 is 2 hours. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which is about what we did last time. So it'll be fun. We got some new material to hit y'all with, though. So come on out, catch the new songs, catch the new vibes, enjoy the vibes, meet some great, awesome people. There hasn't been a show yet where I've met like a weirdo, or I mean everybody's kind of a weirdo, but like the best kind. You know what I mean?
Like, that means I should never come to your show.
Because you're one of the best kind of weirdos. You know what I mean? Like. There hasn't been, you know, any bad energy or bad vibes. Make sure you come out. Everybody's super cool. It's the best time, you know. So, dude, we made it about 35 minutes, dude, which is about what I wanted for like a medium episode. Can we call it here today? Yeah,
we should, because I imagine you guys to go.
Yeah, I need to get to running. It's right at 10. I told him I'd finish up right at 10, so. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for being here, man. And we'll be back with you next week. Probably have Dr. Evil back too. And hopefully we don't get canceled while she was away.
Absolutely. And mad love and respect, and tell your fucking friends.
That's right. Mad love and respect, everybody. Y'all have a tremendous rest of your day, okay? Peace.